I originally had a different video planned for today. No, like, literally. It was Tuesday night, technically already Wednesday morning. I was already done with writing and filming the entire video, and I was halfway through editing it, and then I just realized that I wasn't at all happy with it.
Yo, that's what happened to me. That is literally exactly what happened to me. But instead, what I did was to vow to never make another long video again. And by long, I just mean anything about 7 minutes, because motivation here is about as abundant as dads in anime. Not there at all. Alright, give me a hot sec. Let me switch to the good mic before people click off. So, whilst I was in my feelings about messing up a video and potentially not uploading for 2 weeks, I go and talk to someone that I can always count on. Someone that I tell my problems to. Someone who's always been there for me since the beginning. Literally too, I'm talking about myself here. So, after a few brief moments of self-reflection, I ask myself the question. So now I'm gonna talk about it to internet strangers for 4 minutes? I don't know, I haven't finished recording yet. You could almost call this my wacky thought.
Yeah?
What?
You said my name, that's the cue.
No, man, you have 2 thoughts. This is just my wacky thought. Just singular, no S.
Oh.
And joining me today is Denzel from My Wacky Thoughts.
Sup.
Okay, so what makes you a unique person? I'll just go through all the points and then leave a conclusion up to you. I don't want to shove words down your throat just for you to spit them back up at the next family gathering. For this next part, I did lots and lots of research, and I think it's fair to come to the conclusion that there are 7.5 billion people on Earth. I don't know, crazy, right? The human mind cannot actually comprehend how big that number is. Do you think there's anybody else who likes Naruto? Of course there are. There's a whole franchise that's made roughly $10 billion. Alright, you're lost. People like or dislike things personality-wise, and what makes you you. What makes you a person is your personality. It literally says on the box, personality. Whatever the hell an ality is, I have no idea. Apart from being Captain Obvious. What else am I? I'm a relatively quiet person. Not when I'm with the homies though. I'm also scared of talking to people. Like, heart rate rapidly rises when people say hello. But guess what? So are thousands, maybe even millions of people out there. I don't need to research this because there's just a sheer vast amount of people. There's no way you're the only one who shares your personality traits. Ever heard of plenty of fish in the sea? Well, what may look like a vast amount of choices isn't, because 90% of all the fish is like red tuna. Okay, that's not an actual fact, but I think you're picking up the gist of it. Looks-wise, unless you have a physical condition, I think it's safe to say you have at least 1 doppelganger. You know what, we'll go with 3 doppelgangers. So if you divide the 7.5 by 3, that gives only 2.5 billion faces out there, and everyone else just looks the same. So there's literally a person out there who looks just like you, but doesn't decay in the room.
No, man, you have 2 thoughts. It's just my wacky thought, just singular.
You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm great. For those of you who think you found your lifelong partner, the one, your soulmate, firstly, congratulations. That whole song and dance is hard as hell. And secondly, they aren't your soulmate. More specifically, they aren't your only soulmate. See, it's like that banana thing. If it looks, tastes, and smells and feels like a banana, then it's most likely a banana. That's how you tell if there's a banana in the room and not an apple, because an apple, guess what, tastes like an apple. If there are people that look like you and behave like you, they could potentially smell like you, then what's stopping them from actually being you? I know, morals, identity theft is a crime, but hypothetically, let's say crime was not crime. What is stopping them? See, the definition of unique is being the only one of its kind and unlike anything. If you don't match the criteria, not even one for the definition of unique, how can you call yourself that? Granted, I know most of the time it's not us calling ourselves that, it's our parents. But are they right? Man, I should have titled this video, Are Parents Liars? That would definitely get more clicks. But according to my research, there is something that technically makes you unique. It's what makes you different from Jay-Z. I'm talking about money. Many people have the same figure in their bank accounts as you. Nothing. What I'm talking about is your memories and experiences, because quite frankly, those things are unique. Sure, you and Carla might have been raised together, but there are things that you did and she didn't. Things that happened she can't remember. Things that affected you and didn't faze her. Going back to the whole soulmate analogy, the reason your soulmate is yours is because of the past you have with them. Without them, the memories y'all built up over time is what makes a relationship work. The past is what makes you, you. I mean, I still hate history though, no doubt, but I can understand it, which is more than I can say for French. Like, why do I need to know how they talk in all of these countries? But that's just my opinions. So what do you think?
Let's ask the public.
Firstly, not bad, kid. But I think you're having an identity crisis. Also, why is this whole video so short?
Remember the vow at the start? Yeah, that's because I don't have a lot of free time to work on this. So I avoid long, pointless dialogue and just cut to the chase.
Well, I do think people are unique. And like you said, I believe memories are the thing that do that for us. But did you say that every person has at least 2 doppelgangers? Because I low-key want to see the evidence for that.
And there you have it, folks. Still trying not to shove opinions in people's mouths. So the real decision is up to you. Huge thanks to Denzel for being part of the video. Thank you, man. And your vids are amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Check out my Twitter for more channel updates, random retweets, and like, for real, do you think you're unique? Do you think I'm unique? Like, just because I make YouTube videos in my room doesn't really make me special, because guess what? So do thousands and thousands of people. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I try